Another suspect in Cherry Tre Lane murders killed by cops. A man suspected of being involved in the Cherry Tre Lane massacre, which left 8 people dead, was shot and killed in an alleged confrontation with police on Thursday in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The deceased has been identified as Kenri Campbell, also known as Wormy. It is reported that around 11:20 a.m., police carried out an operation in Villa Palm Estate in Spanish Town in search of Campbell. It is further reported that Campbell opened gunfire at the lawmen. The police reported the return fire resulting in Campbell being shot and injured. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 rounds of ammunition was also seized, the police stated. The incident has been reported to Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom. Christopher Phelps, Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Area 5, said Campbell was a high-priority target in connection with the August 11 tragedy, which claimed the life of a 7-year-old boy. Phillips added, with the Campbell's death, this is a significant breakthrough in the Jamaica Constabulary Force's effort to dismantle organized crime in the country. His connections to some of the most dangerous criminal networks, including his association with the notorious Klansman gang, have made him a major figure in the criminal landscape of St. Catherine and surrounding parishes, Phillips stated. With this development underscores our commitment to public safety. It also highlights the broader ongoing challenge we face in dismantling gangs and bringing their members to justice. We are aware that Campbell was not acting alone, and we are actively pursuing his accomplices, the top cop added. Campbell is the second person suspected of being involved in the Cherry Tre Lane shooting who was shot and killed by police. Steve Simmet, otherwise Cortica or Fly Brain, was also killed in a confrontation with the police in Clarendon in August. Assistant Commissioner Phillips advised criminals that when the police come for them, they should not try to engage members of the security forces. Let me remind them that our objective is to apprehend them and put them before the courts. So when we come for you, do not raise your weapons against the security forces. We urge you to comply and have your day in court, Phillips warned. He also urged the public to contact the police at their emergency number 119, Crime Stop at 311, the NIB tip line at 811 if they have information that may be useful to this investigation.
The death of Kenri Campbell, also known as Wormy, marks a significant breakthrough in our ongoing efforts to dismantle organized crime and bring to justice those who threaten the safety of our communities. Campbell had been a high-priority target for his alleged involvement in the brutal Cherry Tre Lane killings, a crime that claimed the lives of 8 innocent people, including a child. His connections to some of the most dangerous criminal networks, including his association with the notorious Klansman gang, have made him a major figure in the criminal landscape of St. Catherine and surrounding parishes. Campbell's death during a confrontation with the police is the result of relentless and strategic operations aimed at capturing dangerous individuals who continue to disrupt the peace. While this development underscores our commitment to public safety, it also highlights the broader ongoing challenge we face in dismantling gangs and bringing their members to justice. We are aware that Campbell was not acting alone, and we are actively pursuing his accomplices. Let me remind them that our objective is to apprehend them and put them before the courts. So when we come for you, do not raise your weapons against the security forces. We urge you to comply and have your day in court. Let me urge members of the public, if you see something, then say something. If you have information that you think might be useful to our investigations, call police emergency at 119, Crime Stop at 311, the NIB tip line at 811, or the nearest police station.
Couple suspected of hardware scam arrested in Manchester. A man and a woman who have been taken into police custody after they allegedly defrauded a hardware store in Mandeville of material. Police theorize that the couple and others are involved in a multi-million-dollar scheme to defraud hardware stores in Manchester, following a series of recent reports from business proprietors. Police said the couple visited a hardware store on Manchester Road earlier this week after making checks over the phone about material and receiving banking details for the establishment. They ordered things and claimed to have lodged a check in the hardware's account, and the hardware gave them material on Monday. But before they returned, the hardware checked the bank account and realized that it is a fraud, the police stated. The couple returned to the hardware store on Friday. They came back for additional material and the investigation was ongoing, so the police arrested them, added the source. Crawford defends curfew amid Manchester Council's opposition. Manchester Central Member of Parliament MP Rhoda Crawford has condemned the views of councillors in the parish who question the rationale behind the implementation of a curfew in communities that have experienced an upsurge in violence and murders. Crawford, in a news release on Friday, was adamant that Manchester Police had her full support following their decision to impose a curfew earlier this week in communities of Clarkstown, Redbury, Trinity, Mayday, Newhall and surrounding areas. As a Member of Parliament, I stand in support of the lawful and professional efforts of the police here in Manchester to combat the surge of criminality across the parish and provide reassurances to our law-abiding citizens. I implore all citizens to support the police as they are acting based on the intelligence that is available to them as well as their expertise, as crime fighters, Crawford noted. She was responding to Manchester councillors who believe the crime-fighting measure is stifling economic activities in the parish. Mayor of Mandeville, Donovan Mitchell, had also questioned the validity of the curfew at a time when the police reported an 80% clear-up rate of murders. People are killing people in broad daylight. If we have an 80% clear-up rate, why are we still having all these curfews? People are asking me the questions, and I don't know what to tell them, because right now, we are going up into this Christmas season. People want to sell more things, he said during Thursday's sitting at the Manchester Municipal Corporation monthly meeting. Crawford on Friday concurred that while curfews have caused some inconvenience to citizens, she is urging them to be understanding as the police seek to make the community safer. I readily appreciate that curfews and other enhanced security measures create some amount of inconvenience and disruption to citizens who would otherwise be unrestricted in going by their own lawful business. With the parish's murder tally numbering to excess of 40 for the year so far, I am appealing to the citizens of central Manchester, particularly business and nighttime entertainment stakeholders, to exhibit resilience and understanding as the police seek to make the space safer for all of us, the MP noted. She condemned the utterance made by the councillor, stating that they could undermine the police crime-fighting efforts which could embed criminals. Crawford added that following her advocacy, National Security Minister Dr. Strang will be touring sections of Mandeville next Thursday and will have a town hall meeting with the business community, residents and other stakeholders in Manchester Central and the wider parish. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.